Do you feel like you need some time off? Do you yearn for a vacation destination that offers something for everyone, regardless of age? And are you looking forward to receiving some of that famous Southern hospitality? If that is the case, you should definitely visit Augusta, Georgia. People from all over the world flock to this fantastic metropolis. Augusta has a lot to offer, so do not pass it up in favor of more popular destinations like Atlanta or Savannah. There are fantastic museums, delectable foods and drinks, and exciting things to do that you simply will not find anywhere else. But before you buy plane tickets, you should make a plan. Let us check out some of Augusta, Georgia's top attractions. First and foremost, sample the many flavors that Augusta's restaurants have to offer. Augusta is home to a wide variety of restaurants, serving up delicious local and international fare. One of the best places to get authentic American and Southern cuisine in Augusta is the Whiskey Bar Kitchen. The menu features burgers, fried chicken, and extensive bourbon selection. Pork curry and katsu curry, among other East Asian dishes, are also available. Edgar's Grill is another great option for authentic American fare. You should definitely stop by here for either lunch or dinner. There are a wide variety of cocktails and craft beers to complement the delicious food. Downtown Augusta also features a wide selection of restaurants, serving up everything from Southern to East Asian to Indian to Latin American fare. The day you arrive in Augusta is a great time to take a stroll and make a list of the restaurants you want to try while you're there. Augusta is home to excellent restaurants and friendly people. You could also book a food tour and go from restaurant to restaurant trying different dishes. You will get a taste of Augusta's extensive culinary heritage as well. Before we get into the best things to do in Augusta, Georgia, please show us love by liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more great travel and vacation planning content. Now, back to the video. Number 2, go to the museums. Augusta is a great place to explore art and culture. Many contemporary art exhibitions are held at the Gertrude Herbert Institute of Art. It is also a good place to go if you want to take art classes or attend workshops. If you are traveling with your family, this is a great bonding activity, especially for children. The Morris Museum of Art is another excellent art museum. It is a relatively new museum, having opened just under 40 years ago. Nonetheless, it has evolved into one of the world's great art museums with permanent and temporary exhibits. It is especially nice to see so many different paintings and sculptures. Visit the Lucy Craft Laney Museum of Black History as well. Lucy Craft Laney was a pioneer in improving and expanding educational opportunities for African Americans, and this museum honors her legacy. It is one of the city's most fascinating museums, and we would argue, one of the country's most underappreciated. The Augusta Museum of History is a great place to learn more about Augusta's unique history. This museum, which opened in 1937, is an excellent place to learn about the history of the city. You will learn about how the city has changed throughout American history while you are there. Number 3, historical monuments. Of course, going to museums is not the only way to learn about Augusta's rich history. There are numerous historical monuments throughout town that you should visit as you explore the city. You can begin by going to the historic Meadow Garden. The stately home of George Walton can be found here. He was a signer of the Declaration of Independence, a true American hero. It is a free museum that is a great place to learn about American history. This museum is a must-see if you are traveling with your family. Augusta was also the childhood home of former U.S. President Woodrow Wilson. You can learn about his life and presidency by visiting his boyhood home. But Augusta was more than just the boyhood home of the United States president or the home of an early American pioneer. Any fan of great American music knows that the godfather of soul, James Brown, was born in Augusta. While in Augusta, stop by the James Brown statue to pay your respects to this trailblazing legend. Springfield Baptist Church is also worth a look. Former slaves built this church in 1787 as a place for Black Americans to worship. It is one of the oldest churches in the country and exemplifies Augusta's rich history. The Sacred Heart Cultural Center is also worth a visit. This was once a Catholic church and is now a museum where visitors can learn about the cultural history of Augusta. There, you can enjoy the latest art exhibitions as well as the occasional concert. There's also a garden festival held once a year. You have the option of exploring the center on your own or joining a guided tour. For architecture enthusiasts, the center itself is stunning. The Italian marble and stained glass windows will take your breath away. Make sure you add this to your itinerary. Number 4. Going for a walk. So where should you go? For a stroll around Augusta. There are several places to walk around and meet locals and travelers alike while soaking in the vibe of the city. As previously stated, you should definitely visit the Augusta Historic Downtown District. The majority of the architecture dates from the 19th and early 20th centuries. You will get a fantastic mix of new and old. The Greek and Federal Revival style architecture will particularly appeal to you. The vibe is upbeat, but you will also notice the slow charm one associates with a southern city. Of course, you should also take in the breathtaking scenery that Augusta has to offer. We recommend that you visit the Forks Area Trail System. This is a fantastic nature trail, especially if you enjoy biking. Make sure you also visit the Augusta Riverwalk. This is a walking path with a stunning view of the Savannah River. Number 5. Distinctive attractions. What are some other must-see attractions in Augusta, Georgia that you should not miss? While we have already recommended several excellent museums, you should visit one of America's last dime museums. Dime museums were created for working-class Americans to provide what is now known as edutainment. This entertained the working classes, while providing them with the knowledge to help them advance in life. This time-honored tradition is kept alive in Augusta. At Pecsto's American Dime Museum, if you are traveling with children, you should definitely stop by the museum. This museum pays homage to old dime museums. You will be able to see miniature art, circus exhibitions, and even some exotic animals. The museum also has a great coffee shop where you can relax while the kids explore. The homes of Woodrow Wilson and George Walton are both fascinating to visit. However, you should also consider going to the Ezekiel Harris House. Ezekiel Harris, a tobacco farmer, constructed this house at the end of the 18th century. The home's architecture is stunning, and architecture enthusiasts frequently visit it. It is also a great place to learn about Ezekiel Harris, who was quite the character. He was accused of murder, served in the Revolutionary War, and ran a successful tobacco business until it all fell apart. You should finish your journey with a great drink. While you have probably visited a few great bars during your trip, it is highly recommended that you end your night at the River Watch Brewery. You will find a great selection of craft beers here. It is ideal for singles, couples, and even families, as it is kid-friendly. You can book a beer tasting session to learn more about how beer is made. These beer tasting sessions even allow you to bring your own food. We are confident that you will enjoy your visit to Augusta, Georgia. It is a lovely city with lots to discover and fun things to do. So, are you prepared to travel to Augusta? If so, what are you most looking forward to? Do you want to go to the museums and learn about Augusta's fascinating history? Or are you looking forward to the various activities available in the city? Let us know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed these suggestions, please click the like button and subscribe to Travel Pug for more great travel ideas. To receive regular notifications, click the bell icon. We will see you in the next video.